I'm Chris Peacock, and this is Torchwood, Season 1, Episode 10, Out of Time. Well, coming off what I would consider my favorite episode so far in the series, and, well, technically coming off of 2 episodes of Doctor Who, but, yeah, we'll pretend those didn't happen. Not because there's anything wrong with them, but just because I don't think they have anything to do with Torchwood. So, yeah. Coming off of what I would consider my favorite episode so far of Torchwood, I'm interested to see if it will be beaten by the very next episode after it. Yeah. I also, this actually does pertain to Doctor Who. Well, as I was watching that 2-parter of Doctor Who, it occurred to me that Torchwood hasn't had one yet. And I don't know if it ever will. Like, maybe it just doesn't follow that formula that Doctor Who does. Which is fine if it does, and it's fine if it doesn't. I don't care either way. I'm assuming that this is not a 2-part... Actually, this could be, couldn't it? I was going to say, I'm assuming this is not a 2-parter because I'm not watching another one after this, but just because I'm not planning on watching the next episode doesn't mean the next episode wasn't a sequel to this one. Just meant my watch order had a week gap in between the two. Hope not. Because I don't have time to watch another one after this. But I'll still do it. Because I'm not going to let the week go. Yeah, anyway. Let's start the episode. I do not think this will be a 2-parter. I'm actually, at this point, I think Torchwood just doesn't have them. Eventually, I might be proven wrong when one just happens. But for now, I'm sticking with that. Torchwood doesn't have them. So, yes, let's begin the episode.
When did you leave?
About half an hour ago.
Which date?
Today, December the 18th.
Which year?
I was just going to say these people are dressed like they're from... Like, if this was Doctor Who, I would assume that we were in the past, not they were in the future.
1953.
John Ellis.
Emma Louise Cowell.
Diane Holmes.
Please, follow me.
None of those names are historical figures to me.
Well, Father died in 1959. He was 48.
Ooh, he was young.
Dad said he'd die young. All the men in the munitions factory did.
Your mother lived as
yeah.
she was 81, though.
Oh, wow.
I know this is hard to take in, but is there anyone else?
My son, Alan Ellis. He was born on the 6th of April, 1937. 14 Park Place, Grangetown. He might still be alive.
The archives in the 50s weren't that well documented.
Do drugs don't live? What? What is this place?
What will she think happened?
Plane crash?
Must have been like one of those murders where they never find the body.
Well,
They seem to think the plane went down in the sea.
yeah, that's what I would have assumed. Not that I'm saying I wouldn't react similarly, because I definitely would.
These will be your means of identification.
I'd suggest you use £25 for your food and £20 for luxuries like cigarette, magazines.
My dad only made £10 a week.
Things are a lot more expensive now.
How did it do that?
It's automatic.
Honestly, if the entire episode was just them having culture shock, I would be in. I would be all in. I always love that kind of, like, that reaction, just to common everyday things, like, the door is moving. Like, what? I love it. I know that won't be the whole episode, but I'm just saying, if it was, I'd be thoroughly entertained for the next 41 minutes and 58 seconds. Well, no, the credits will take up part of that, so less than that.
Super Excel Waterproof Lashes Mascara.
I've got to have that.
There's children around.
She's a children's TV presenter.
What does that mean?
I've been reading up on you. England to Australia. In 4 days, 1952. That is impressive.
Is she real?
Yeah, terrible wind across the Bengal Bay.
Something you ate?
Like, not a fictional character?
What did you fall through time to?
Yeah. You could say that.
Oh, you're gonna get her drunk. Ugh. I don't even know what that is. What is it? Cider? Hard cider?
You don't have to have sex to have kids anymore.
What? How come?
Get yourself inseminated with a sort of syringe. Cheery little process. Seriously, men donate sperm anonymously.
I mean, I know this is true, but this was the first thing you come up with?
Romance is dead.
Why should I listen to you, Emma? Only my dad gets to talk to me like that. I'm never going to see him again, am I? Or my mum? Or my best friend? Or my dog?
Amelia Earhart. She disappeared in 1932. Do you think she's still out there somewhere?
I doubt it. 1 in a zillion chance you ending up here.
That would be cool, though. Okay, so you're staying at Gwen's. Where's Gwen's boyfriend? I haven't seen him in a few episodes.
Emma is my auntie's stepdaughter. She was meant to spend Christmas in Cardiff with a friend, but they had this awful argument last night, and she rang me. Oh, this is Reese, my long-suffering boyfriend. Oh, and he lives here. And your parents mind. Him as parents are a bit religious.
Oh, better not tell him you saw my morning glory then, eh?
Is he gonna recognize his father?
Alan, is someone here to see you? He's a nephew on your father's side. He's been tracking down the family history.
Is Sally coming?
Sally is his wife. She passed away a while back. You see, Niall? He doesn't remember who he is most of the time. Couldn't live at home anymore. He'd leave hobs on, forget to dress, you know. He never had any children, so there was no one there to look after him.
What did he do for a living? Was he in retail?
I think he was a fireman.
That's what I did. In the war.
Alan, it's me, your dad. I bought you that football annual you wanted for Christmas, Alan.
Don't say that
it's
too
in my
loud.
desk drawer. Alan, please.
Don't say that loud enough for her to hear.
Who are you?
Maybe you could cancel someone, we'll pay extra.
I couldn't do that to my regulars now, could I?
Look, it's fine. Book me in for the 29th.
I'm really sorry, I should have called ahead.
For goodness sake, this is so silly. It's just I was really looking forward... Ignore me. Let's get out of here.
Oh boy.
Oi, hands off.
Hey, go back to your friend, he's a good boy.
What are you playing at? I wasn't going to let him do anything. You might not have had much choice.
Come on, Gwen, don't you think you're overreacting?
I was just having a kiss and a cuddle. He was after a lot more than that. If I meet a boy and we get on and he wants sex, then you think I should let him?
No, that's not what I said.
What are you saying?
Sex is nothing to be ashamed of.
I will wait for Mr. Right, I think. I'm really not the kind of girl who sleeps around. Gonna brush my teeth.
I was beginning to think they weren't even going to address that.
Chat.
Like, I know she doesn't know, but... Are you stealing the car?
I'm sorry.
What worries me is how easy it seems to be for you to lie to me, Gwen.
It's my fault. I'll leave by tomorrow.
You don't have to go. She's 18 years old. I couldn't turn my back on her.
I don't blame him for being mad, because he's mad that she lied. He's not mad that she's there.
Chance meetings.
That's what I thought.
John?
Let me go.
You can't just throw it away. Not without trying. You're still young. You can get work, make friends, start a family.
I did all that, Jack. Years ago. When I was meant to. If you want to help me, let me go with some dignity. Don't condemn me to live.
This isn't how it works for me. I've slept with enough women. I've done the fuck buddies thing. This is not it. All I see is you. All I can think about is what you're wearing, what you're thinking. I'm scared. I'm fucking scared.
I love you too.
I don't mind the concept so much of assisted suicide, within reason, but definitely not that method. Shouldn't this have killed Jack too? Like, I know, not killed, but shouldn't he die and then come back?
You don't have to go. If I don't, then I'll always wonder what it's like. London, Gwen.
You belong here now with me.
I belong in the sky.
Well, we can get you up in the sky. In a couple of months, you can fly whenever you want.
Look, weather conditions are the same as the day we arrived. That rift will open again. I can feel it.
Diane, listen to me. There is no way back. You cannot get home.
Then it will take me somewhere new.
What about me? Please. Please. Don't go.
What memories I'm taking with me. Because when you take off together, it's the next best thing to fly.
All right. Okay. I enjoyed that episode. I was a little worried towards the end after the assisted suicide, which again I'm not against in theory. It depends on the situation. That was not the right situation, so I'm against it. But anyway, not going to dwell on that because whatever. It's fiction. However, I was a little worried at the end that the other two were going to just die too. Just somehow, just randomly, like she goes off in her plane and crashes. The bus crashes that the girl got on. Like, I was just like, because they're like out of their time and shouldn't be here kind of thing. But this isn't a horror movie, so I guess it makes sense. But yeah, I did enjoy it. There were definitely elements of it I didn't. Again, the assisted suicide is... He didn't really even assist. He just let him do it. He didn't help him do it. I mean, he helped him by staying with him, but... Anyway, I'm still going to call it assisted suicide. See, what I actually thought is... when he was in the nursing home visiting his son, I thought he'd somehow get his son out of the nursing home and take care of him. Because his son wanted to leave the nursing home, and they had said that he didn't have any family to take care of him, and then boom, there's his father, who is, I guess, his nephew now, but whatever. Torchwood could make any kind of documents to make him whoever. As far as the fight with Reese, Gwen's fight with Reese, I completely agree with Reese. Like, I don't think, if Gwen had told the truth up front and Reese was mad, then I wouldn't be siding with Reese. But he was mad that Gwen lied. He wasn't mad that the girl was there. So yeah, Gwen did lie. So I'm on his side on that argument, even though I still like Gwen better as a character, but that's because he's hardly in the show. But I was beginning to wonder, because it's been a few episodes since she's done anything with Owen, I was beginning to wonder if anything was ever going to come of that. Like, if that was ever going to be brought up, that she cheated on her boyfriend. And it was this episode, kind of, even though the girl didn't know that Gwen had cheated on her boyfriend. She just reminded Gwen that Gwen had cheated on her boyfriend. So I'm assuming that'll come up eventually, and that her boyfriend's actually going to find out. I don't really know how it'll turn. Like, I could picture him being able to forgive her for it if it had happened in, like, episode 1 or 2. But at this point, he's already upset with her for other things, so it might be the end of their relationship if he finds out. I mean, it could have been the end of their relationship in episode 1 or 2, for all I really know, but I just think it has more of a chance now of ending the relationship than it did then. But hey, maybe it'll never come up. Maybe he never does find out. Anyway, yeah. We're still on Torchwood for the next episode. However, I'm not watching it in this sitting. So yeah, this was a 4-episode binge for me of a Torchwood, 2 Doctor Who, and a Torchwood. So, yeah. All were good. Alright. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you in Torchwood again next time.